A lot of people complain how slow paced this game is, but I have a solution for you. Why not play Ground War? Ground War is fun, it's fast paced. We got some air support, so I know that these guys are in the house. Got one. There has to be more. Let me check outside because I don't want to get shot from the back. How many of us are annoyed when you get shot in the back? Oh, we got one, we got two. Let's check upstairs so we can clean out the house. Oh, he was in the corner. We got him. Am I the only one who uses 1 to 2 guns in this game? I don't even bother. I just rock with the...
I was going off, bro. Get their ass. They all over there, bro. Like 5 of them. Like 5 of them. You hear me?
Hear my teammate. He's
God,
enraged.
people being pussies. Fuck. Gotta wait till you fucking get hella damage done to you to fucking try to come kill you.
Yo, I really feel his pain. And to be quite honest, sometimes this game just want to make me cry. Just want to make me cry, just like my teammate complaining.
Come on, team. They all over there.
He's giving us directives. He's saying that the enemy is chilling at their spawn.
I'm going off right now,
To
bro.
be honest, man, how many of us are...
No! They all over there, bro. Where you at, bro? You need to be over there.
Did you hear the way he screamed? Oh man, the way he screamed. It was as if he was watching a sad movie, a death scene.
Oh my god, I can't get no fucking kills.
You all know those type of movies. You all know those type of movies where the audience is just so invested into the life of the character, and then he or she just die a tragic ending. And speaking of movies, we all have that one movie that will always make us cry, no matter how many times we've watched it. Man, and even thinking about it, there are actually some movies that made me cry. Boys in the Hood made me cry. Queen and Slim made me cry. Titanic made me cry. The Green Mile made me cry. Gran Torino made me cry. But there's this one movie that will always make me cry, no matter how many times I've watched it. Now, before I tell you the movie that will always make me cry, no matter how many times I watch it, before I tell you this, in the comment section below, name a movie that made you cry. Take a moment. The movie that will always make me cry, no matter how many times I watch it, is Forrest Gump. How many of us seen that movie? If you've seen the movie, make sure you drop a like or you comment and say, yes, I have seen Forrest Gump. Yo, the reason why Forrest Gump will always make me cry because it's dead a beautiful movie. Like, for those who haven't watched it, and I encourage you, if you have the chance to see it, it's basically about a story of Forrest Gump. You know, he was born with a disability, very slow-witted, but he had a huge heart, man. And basically the movie covers his life, like from childhood to adulthood. As a child, you know, I think he had like a curved spine, so he had to wear leg braces. And because of his disability, not only physically but mentally, like, he wasn't really accepted. You know what I mean? Until he met this girl named Jennie, who allowed him to sit next to her on the bus, the school bus. And that was like the genesis of like their love story. Like, I don't really want to give spoilers, but if you haven't seen this movie, I encourage you, like, you take the moment to watch, especially Young Bloods, man. Like, these old movies, the 80s and 90s, they were hitting. Like, it just had so much meaning. Even the early 2000s, so much meaning, you know what I mean? So much sentiment. Definitely recommend you watch the movie. Like, it's on Netflix. You know what I mean? Or you can go to one of those pirated websites, 123 Movies. You should check it out. There's this one scene from that movie that will always make me cry. And this scene was when Forrest, when he got the Medal of Honor, and he meets Jennie again, because like throughout the whole movie, like Jennie just comes in and then leaves his life, like because of like poor decisions in the crowd that in the lifestyle that she chose to be in, or in some cases she chose not to be in, but she still like was never in a good position. Like she always come back to Forrest's life, or they somehow meet each other again, and then she ends up leaving again. So before Forrest deployed back to Vietnam, received the Medal of Honor and everything, like he actually gave the Medal of Honor, the highest distinction, to her. And then Jennie was like, yo, I can't have this. And he still gave it to her. So Jennie accepts it. And then Jennie says, Forrest, why are you so good to me? And then Forrest says, because you my girl. Nah, because that line just hit me hard, because if you really saw the movie, yo, Jennie, like, she did not deserve Forrest. Like, she doesn't deserve him at all. And because Forrest had such a good heart, he had such a pure heart, he saw her imperfections and still embraced it. Like, no matter how many times she did him dirty, like, oh, wait a minute, I had to pistol whip him. No, but seriously, if you really watch the movie, like, you know, and I know, that she just didn't deserve Forrest, because he's just such a kind soul, a kind heart. And despite like her keep rejecting him over and over and over again, turning him down and continuing to live a lifestyle that, oh boy, how did I get killed? Of course, a frag grenade. Yeah, like, he was just too good for her, man. Was way too good for her. But he embraced her imperfections. He genuinely loves her. And that's the beautiful part about the movie, like how pure Forrest is. And oh, caught me by surprise. Hold on, I'm waiting on him. I know he's about to come in this building. Hold on, let me wait for him. Flashing. Oh, I threw the flash way too late. Yo, if Chris Smooth was commentating on my video, he would have been like, that's a noob move. You know, during my free time, I've been watching a lot of Chris Smooth videos lately, particularly the Call of Duty videos. Who remember those? If you were a real OG, you gotta remember Chris Smooth's Call of Duty videos. Man, I was about, let's see, he started posting around 2010, but I was around 12 to 13 years old. Whoa, time really goes by quickly. And shout out to Chris Smooth, man, because he's been an inspiration on why I started this channel. And if you enjoy this video, make sure that you like this video, you comment in the comment section below. Again, what movie made you cry and will always make you cry no matter how many times you watch it?